Hello everyone, welcome to day 18 of Business English Basics and Beyond course. This is the last fluency technique that you're going to learn. Something very common when students study for their exams, they use this technique to remember all the things that are related to a particular topic. And I'm sure some of you have already guessed it. Yes, I'm talking about mind maps. So mind maps, you may not be able to draw a mind map when you have to speak on the spot and the topic is given to you, or when you are asked to speak in a meeting. And this is how you can imagine a mind map. So, for example, here I have created a mind map for punctuations, when to use comma. So, the moment I think about it, there are certain phrases after which we use comma. Right? So, in one section gives you inputs on the words and phrases where we express opinions. Secondly, there are discourse markers that are used for adding information, like additionally, in addition to all of that. And then sometimes when we write the emails, we start with as discussed or as per our discussion or according to this particular document or according to this particular law, anything like that. There as well, you need to use a comma. And in case of conditional sentences, if you work hard, and then there's a comma, right? Such long sentences, when we use if or when at the beginning of the sentence, we have a comma after the first clause. And there are other discourse markers like on the contrary, contrarily, to contradict, and there are some other discourse markers to conclude a particular segment or conclude a speech. Therefore, as a result, and so on and so forth. So for all this, we use comma after these phrases. Now, I have collected this in the form of a mind map here. In, in your case, you may be asked to speak on a particular topic, and there could be a number of subtopics related to that, a number of different aspects related to that. So imagine those things around this central topic, right? Mobile phones is the central topic, for example. I'm using the same example so that it's more consistent for all of you to relate to, and it's something everyone uses, right? So mobile phone, if it's at the center, then I would talk about mobile phones being used for emails, the different applications on mobile phones, mobile phones being used as a camera as well these days. Mobile phones help us with the directions. We use GPS. Uh, Mobile phones help us to get reviews about a number of things. Mobile phone help us to book tickets for movies or to travel, flight tickets, and everything. So these are different aspects that I remember with respect to the mobile phone. Even if I make two or three sentences for each of the aspects, then I would have a beautiful speech that I can present for almost 2 to 3 minutes. Right? I could easily get around 15 to 20 sentences this way. So this is another way to brainstorm your ideas, organize your thoughts before you uh, when you are asked to speak on a particular topic or on the spot, if you have to speak on something, you can use this mind maps technique. There are other four techniques that we have learned, right? There are four other techniques that we have learned. The first one is the past, present, future. The second is the advantages and disadvantages technique to organize your thoughts. The third is what, when, where, who, how. Yeah. So all the question words. And the fourth is opinion, reason, and example. And the fifth we have learned is the mind maps. So these are the techniques that you can use to organize your thoughts on the spot. Thank you so much. Do try to talk about maybe your profession or any particular aspect of your profession using the mind maps technique, and do record your audio and upload it on the Padlet link so that you can practice. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for your audio recordings.